That's such just the fate of anime.
Yeah.
Visual novel technique.
Yeah. I guess I really have stolen him from his other friends. Oh, yeah. I was like, why are you reading?
I was thinking the same thing. We're just like, why aren't you reading? Why aren't you reading? Oh, wait.
I wonder if those aren't the friends he said he was going to introduce me to yesterday. He did say he told them about me. She said she couldn't survive like this? I guess she meant without Mamoru-senpai. Mamoru-senpai said it was okay to meet them, but I don't know if that's really the case. His friends must hate him for spending so much time with me. I didn't realize just how much trouble I've caused him. My heart feels heavy, my body feels heavier, like the weight of this whole situation is dragging me down.
Like I'm carrying that huge back of manga again.
Yeah. My vision darkens. I don't have the strength to even lift my head as I walk forward. The asphalt looks grayer than normal.
Even though you've been talking for so long, you're still like caught into that mood.
Yep. Senpai's going to lose all his friends because of me. I can't let that happen. When I was with him, he let me forget my troubles. No, I only wanted to forget. But I can never forget what I am. I only have one eye. No one could ever love a freak like me. The fact that Senpai was so nice to me made me so happy. And so, he let me forget. But I can't let my misfortune infect him. I could never forgive myself if his life is ruined because of me. I couldn't survive if he ended up hating me. But maybe it's not too late. Maybe his life isn't ruined yet. He doesn't hate me yet. I have to act fast. Yesterday, Mamoru-senpai said he would be there for me if I needed him. But I can't let him shoulder my burdens. If I had let him, I wouldn't be able to save him. I was so happy that he said it, but I suppose it was good that I was at loss for words back then. Even so, I'll always remember the kindness he showed me. Is she thinking about just giving him up?
Yeah, because she thinks that, she's taking his life away.
He bought me my cell phone strap too. At least I have this to remember him by. When things go wrong again, at least I'll have this to bring back all the good memories. Like yesterday, and all the time I spent with Senpai, and his kind voice.
And the weird scar touching? That thing too, that's so
If I have that much at least, I'll be okay. I'll be okay even if all I have left of him is his memory. Before I realize it, the school is far behind me and I've wandered onto one side of the streets I usually take to get home. I find I can barely stand and I lean against the telephone pole, still staring at the ground. Rain is starting to fall, the sun is out, but that doesn't matter, I guess. A black sheen seems to ooze over the asphalt as it drinks in the heavy drops. That's strange. Every day for the past few weeks it's been bright and sunny. I've gotten so used to that, I almost forgot what it's like when it rains.
It's like Full Metal Alchemist all over again.
Oh, it's raining because she's crying.
Yeah.
I have to do it. I had to say goodbye to Senpai. My vision blurs as the heavy drops continue to fall. Earside. Crap.
Time for me to talk again.
Yeah.
I stayed in class long, and you're just like, oh, now to drink my soda. I stayed in class longer than I meant to today. Sachi's probably been waiting for me for a while. I'm usually the first one out the door, sometimes leaving a little too early, but Sachi always beats me to the school gates since our classroom is closer to them than mine. I change my shoes and rush out to school. Sachi usually comes running to meet me when she sees me walking to the gates, but now I'm past it and Sachi's nowhere to be found. Did she already go home? I scan the street for any sign of her and see that she's still only a little ways ahead of me, though it doesn't look like she's noticed me yet. Sorry, I didn't mean to take so... Sachi? She turns towards me. Her face is almost parallel to the ground and her usual smile has been replaced with a much darker look. Has she been crying?
Mamoru-senpai, thank you so much for all you've done for me, but I'll be fine on my own from now on. I don't mind going home and having lunch by myself, so...
Sachi's voice wavers, and I'm certain something bad must have happened to her if she's saying this. I take a step toward her, determined to find out what. Why are you saying all of a sudden? Did Sadakawa do something to you again?
No, she's not involved. I just think it's best if you have nothing to do with me. That's all.
What? I don't know why you would think that.
There's nothing to understand.
Her head is still down, but her voice is fraying, becoming hysterical. I think it's another... If it's another trick, it's not funny. I'm here with you because I want to be. Do you really want to be alone at school again?
Stop, please.
Please tell me why. Sachi turns her back to me and starts running before I could even finish. Wait! I run after her, sprinting and catching her by the shoulder. We come to a stop and I forcibly turn her to face me, but she refuses to look at me.
Please stop. I know you're Sound B, my friend, but if you do,
She looks up at me, her face is sopping wet from the giant tears streaming from her eye. I don't know what you're trying to say, but like I said, if something happens, tell me.
Your friends, they hate that you hang out with me.
My friends? Did I tell her I'd introduce her to Akemi? I did tell her I'd introduce her to Akemi and Tomo, but I can't imagine they'd ever say something like that. Which friends were they? Did you actually talk to them? They'd never say anything like that. You must have misunderstood something.
You're the one who's misunderstanding. Will you still think that when your friends abandon you? If you stay friends with me, you'll lose everything.
I think I'm fine without Akemi.
Yeah, Akemi, I can do it now. She's melodramatic.
Yeah. They won't abandon me, but any friend who does is not someone I want to be friends with anyway.
Why do you have to be so nice? Stop it! It's already hard enough to accept that you're going to abandon me yourself.
I'm not going to abandon you either. Never. I'm trying so hard not to laugh right now, but it's so hard not to. I know this is a dramatic situation, but some of the things she's saying is just like, oh my god, Sachi, no, stop.
Yeah, I have to read it. Why do you have to say things like that? Do you want to be my friend so badly that you throw your whole life away? Why? I don't get it.
Yes, I'll throw my whole life away for you. It's just two high school friends. It doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I want to be your friend forever. Friends.
And maybe your friend.
Yeah. Pierce the heart with the friend zone.
Yeah. But why? It's so stupid. Can't you trust that I have a good reason for doing this? I can't believe you'd do something so stupid, Senpai.
She trails off. I know what she wants me to say, and I know I can't say it. I just have to tell her everything that's on my mind. I didn't realize it until now, but I know why I want to be with her.
I love you.
Right after you say friends forever too.
Friend.
Daisuki yo Sachi.
Read it in English.
Fine, I love you, senpai. No, Sachi.
Senpai is Sachi's thing.
Yeah, she's the underclassman. She'd be Kohai.
What?
Going to the movie together yesterday. That was more or less a date. It was exactly a date.
It was a date.
I guess you just didn't realize it.
That.
I understand if you like hate me or something. I don't know where
Because
the hate
of
got
one
from.
horrible date.
It totally wasn't awkward at any point or anything.
Of course I don't hate you, Senpai. I really like you. I love you.
If that's true, don't tell me. I love how when he says I love you, we burst into laughter, but when she says I love you, you're like, oh, that's adorable.
No, I was saying, what?
Oh, you were saying what? I thought you were saying, aw.
Okay,
This is rather bold, considering you guys have known each other for like, what, a month?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably less than that.
Yeah. If that's true, don't tell me to abandon you. I'm happy when I'm with you, and I could never dream of abandoning you.
Really? You're really happy with me?
I really am.
I know I couldn't stand if you abandoned me then. But I'm only going to cause you trouble.
That's fine. As long as you're by my side, I can handle any trouble that comes our way.
Senpai!
That totally could have been taken so many ways.
Yeah.
I go to her, like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, wait, no. No. This is
Yes.
not...
Yes. Sachi is secretly a guy.
She is okay. I go to her and take her into my arms. She starts crying her eye out. She sobs into my chest for a long while.
And the aunt comes like, I'm going to kill you. You made her cry.
Right? I'm also like wondering, like, it's been a while since I've watched her video of this, and I was like, wait, how exactly does Akemi feel again when she finds out that Sachi completely misunderstood her? Because I imagine she'd be like, oh my god, I'm horrible!
Yeah, pretty much. And Tomo's going, I didn't say nearly as bad of things as you did. Right?
Yeah. When she finally calms down, I wipe away her tears. It's time we started heading home. She told me about my friends, who, from the sound of it, were definitely Tomo and Akemi. Definitely them! And what you heard from them saying. That doesn't seem like something they'd say. You must have misunderstood something. I'll ask them about it tomorrow. Don't worry.
And then we're like, she didn't hear the very end of our conversation.
It was like that, but it got better towards the end. I guess you didn't hear that part.
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry, I said. Alright. Even if you heard them right, I won't abandon you.
Thank you.
She's still upset, but there's genuine relief in her voice. I keep on wanting to say general instead of genuine.
It's Generals!
General Mills! We soon arrive at Sachi's house. I'll deal with my friends, don't worry. See you tomorrow, okay?
Okay, senpai?
Yeah?
Can I be your girlfriend?
No, you can be my boyfriend. Do you want to?
Yes?
Well then, I guess this is the official start of our relationship. I'm looking forward to it.
Technically you're already dating, but okay.
Yeah. Well, I guess people can, like, go on dates but still being, like, in an open relationship. Friends with benefits. Stuff like that. You're like,
Yeah, me too.
Sachi looks so happy throughout this whole awkward exchange. It makes me that much happier seeing her like that, and I smile back at her.
Then see you tomorrow?
Yep. See you tomorrow. Achievement unlocked. Everyone. Sachi's like, ah. I mean, not Akemi's like, ah.
Sachi's like,
The next day, lunchtime, I'm meeting with Tomo and Akemi in our usual spot, the empty classroom.
And I drag Sachi with me.
But this time, we've got a fourth person joining us.
I'm Usi Masachi. Nice to meet you. I can't say his last name.
Ochi.
Ochi Tomoyori. A pleasure.
I'm Tizunumi Akemi. Nice to meet ya.
Sorry about yesterday. I guess you were the one I saw running away. Now that I review how our conversation went, I can see how you could have misunderstood our intentions.
Yeah, we're like really sorry. We don't hate you, Sachan. Not even a little bit.
It's okay. I was the one eavesdropping when I shouldn't have been, and I almost caused trouble between you two and Mamoru-senpai. Please forgive me.
This morning I told Tomo and Akemi about what happened yesterday, and Sachi definitely misunderstood what they meant. They didn't want to go get her out of my life, of course. They just really wanted to meet her.
It's that they were about to kick him, probably.
Yeah.
Let us meet her already, you ass.
Especially Akemi. She was like, I want to go with her. In fact, I say it worked out perfectly since it gave us an excuse to bring Sachi to the classroom for lunch.
Well, I don't think there's any ill will between us now, so I hope we can be friends from here on out.
Right. Actually, when I heard about what happened, I knew I just had to meet you right away and make it right between us, Sachan. So yeah, let's be friends. She was totally not the best person for Sachi to meet me.
Tomoyori's a little bit better than
Yeah.
Akemi, but he'd be too, I think, sarcastic.
Yeah, and she might take that wrong.
Yeah. Yes, I'd like that, Sachan?
Come on, if you're going to be a bother to her, at least wait until she knows you better. I almost went into alchemy mode, and I was like, I even took a deep breath, I was ready for it, and I was like, oh wait, this is not enough. I don't think he talks like that. Anyway, now alchemy mode. I'm not being a bother to her, so yeah, do you mind if I call you Sachan? Your name is Sachi, so Sachan is the perfect nickname, because I'm not creative at all.
Yeah. Okay, sure. I was expecting Tomoyori to say something. It's like, if you don't, she'll just make it worse.
That's probably what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Yay, thanks! Oh, yeah, so you can call me whatever you want, okay?
Annoying person. Okay then. Akemi-senpai?
Do you really have to be so formal? How about Achan or Akamin?
Akamin?
Also, Achan is like a Japanese idol, but okay. Cut it out. She's already got enough to deal with right now. Tomo, help me out here.
What do you want me to do? Stop Akemi from being Akemi?
The two of us can't really get a word in edgewise while Akemi's going on like this, so Tomo starts plugging in her rampaging Akemi's mouth with food from her lunchbox like he did the last time this happened.
Shut up.
Akemi's always too loud and Tomo doesn't have the best manners, but I promise they're good people.
Oh, Tomo's like, what? Okay. I think she's amused.
Yeah. Hey, don't talk about us like we're not in front. Akemi's recovering from Tomo's intervention more quickly than usual, but Tomo's ready for it. She cries for food in her mouth as soon as she opens it. Those two have gotten pretty close.
Sorry, it's not easy keeping these two in check. Oh wait, oops, I thought that was him.
It's just he moved. I thought it was him.
Yeah, I totally thought it was him too. So,
I was like, oh crap.
yeah. Sorry, it's not easy keeping these two in check. If they get out of hand, just tell them to shut up. Or at least Akemi.
Yeah.
Don't really have to tell Tomo to shut up that
No,
much.
I couldn't.
She's too entertained. It's fine, they're used to it. You just have to show them who's boss. We're not animals, you know. You shouldn't listen to boys who say such mean things, Sachan. Be friends with me instead.
They're dating though. Okay, yeah, sure.
Even though Sachi shies away from the rampaging Akemi, she smiles a little. She does look like she's having fun. Maybe she won't have such a hard time getting used to them after all. I know. Since we're trying to get to know Sachan better, why don't the four of us go out this weekend? It'll be like a double date. Akemi, don't pressure her into doing things. I'm not pressuring her. So, what do you two think?
See, Tomoyori doesn't have a lot of lines because she like pushes him out of the way pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh? So soon after meeting you guys? Are you sure? I don't see why not. But where would we go?
It's a good question, Tomo. Okay. I just remembered there's some kind of event happening in town, and they got like food stands and everything.
A festival?
Really? Really? I didn't hear anything about that. What kind of event are we talking about? No idea. Akemi, what the fuck? But I saw it on a flyer on some bulletin board somewhere. They even had a picture at the food stands. Well, if you say they got a picture at the food stands, by all means, let's go.
Let's go. I don't even know what it's about, but let's go.
Well, if it's a festival, we probably won't even have to use much money anyway. So why don't we just check it out? If it's just in town, we can even walk there without too much trouble.
Right. I'll find out where and when, and we'll be all set. I don't know. Sachi, are you okay with this?
Yeah, I want to go. Thank you for doing all of this for me.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna hang out a lot more after this, aren't we? I guess we're finally going out as a group. This is basically a double date, isn't it? I don't think that's really what Akemi intended, but she and Tomo are almost a couple no matter how you look at it. Come to think of it, I haven't really explained my relationship with Sachi to you yet. Not that I've been meaning to hide it, but...
It hasn't come up.
I should probably clear that up right away. Oh, right. So, Tomo, it looks like you're right about the reason I was fussing over Sachi so much.
I see. Did you tell her?
Yeah, it went well.
I see. Well, congratulations.
They're like, what?
I know, they're like, what?
What are you two talking about? Oh, how do I answer that?
I can just imagine Tomo just cutting in and just explaining it.
Yeah, it's like, the two are banging.
Done.
That's how I would do it. I just feel like those two are banging now. It's like, what? Like I said, I'm not exactly trying to hide it, but I have a feeling Akemi would go crazy over me admitting that I have a crush, and that I don't know Sachi can deal with that. It's not really a crush if it's mutual and you're dating.
I know. I'll tell you about it later.
Thanks, Tomo.
Thanks.
Wait, what? I guess I don't mind if you tell me later, but now I'm really curious.
Senpai?
Sachi doesn't seem to get it either, and she looks up at me with a puzzled expression. I'll tell you about it later as well. The girls are so confused. It's like, what about their boyfriends tell us anything?
I don't think these two are actually dating.
I know they're not actually dating, but they practically are.
Yeah. That's why no one will ask Akemi out, because they think she's dating someone already and they just don't say anything.
Well, it might take some time, but I'm sure Sachi will be comfortable around these two soon enough. What do you think of Akemi and Tomo? Not too bad, right?
Not at all. Tomo-senpai seemed a little scary at first, but I realized that he wasn't scary at all once I started talking to him. Akemi-senpai is really cheerful and lively, and they're both really nice. I don't see how Tomo's scary.
You're just like, you love Tomo so much that you can't say you're scary.
He doesn't look scary to me. He doesn't.
Akemi wanted to walk home with Sachi and me after school, but her and Tomo's houses were in the opposite direction.
It's like, what's the point?
I imagine like Tomo was like dragging her away.
Yeah.
She's like, no! As Tomo was dragging her off, she waved at Sachi and yelled, "See you tomorrow!" And we all started heading home ourselves, taking the same path we always do. You know, if she's bothering you, there's nothing wrong with you telling her so. Because we do that all the fucking time.
And we make her shut up.
Yeah.
She certainly has a lot of energy, but I really like being around her. If I could talk to people as easily as she does, I think I'd be really happy.
I'm glad you like her so much then. I think you'll get used to their quirks. To be honest, I haven't known them that long myself.
I've never had plans for the weekend though, aside from our, anyway. I'm looking forward to going out with everyone.
It's going to be great, Akemi. It's going to be great. Akemi came up with a good plan this time. There was a period there. I thought it was a comma. It seems, but yeah, let's get let loose and have fun.
Okay, I'll try.
Don't try to have fun. Just, have fun.
That's not what I mean. It's just, I have a lot to worry about now.
What do you mean?
We're going to be hanging out with other people, so I don't want to look all shabby like this with my clothes all tattered and stuff, since I'm here. girlfriend now, I mean. I can't change my face, and I don't have any stylish clothes, but I can at least brush my hair and cover up my wounds.
Well, yeah, that wouldn't hurt, I guess.
I think I should take off the bandage on my head too. Oh, right, senpai?
Yeah?
Do you, want to touch my scar?
I don't think she'd ever bring that up again. I'm not really sure what to say.
The one on my forehead, I mean. It doesn't hurt anymore, so it's fine if you want to touch it. Do you?
You look so awkward. Like the voice that you're reading is so cheerful, but your face is just like,
Read.
Oh, that last time you let me, it was because you wanted to repay me. Is that what you're doing now?
I'm still grateful to you, Mamoru Senpai, and I still want to repay you, but I'm your girlfriend, so this time it's because I want to make you happy.
Oh, well, thanks. That does make me happy, I guess.
I know it's a weird thing to ask. You don't have to if you don't want to, just forget it.
No, I do want to.
No, you don't.
The words came out of my mouth before I could stop myself.
Okay.
She seems set on it. I guess I can't get out of this. I know she wants to do something nice for me, but isn't this kind of strange? Not that I don't have any interest in touching her scars, but... Wait, are we doing this here? Aren't we on the way home from school? Like, I guess we're on the street without anyone else around, but...
This way, senpai.
She takes me by the hand and leads me into a narrow alleyway between the two buildings.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
Yeah. People aren't gonna be thinking they're touching scars when they walk by. Hey,
Okay, can you take off my bandage, please?
She leans her head against her bag against a nearby wall, then looks at me expectantly. Moving here hasn't really changed anything. It'll just be a lot stranger depending what happens upon us. And anyone who's walking past this alleyway probably will be able to see us. The space between Sachi and me suddenly seemed almost solid, but I forced myself to wade through it as she keeps her eyes focused on me.
Like water. You wade through it.
Oh. I've always pronounced it wrong in 18 years of my life. I've always thought it was water. Alright, just a sec. I can't help but hesitate a bit, but after a moment I steel myself. I put my own bag down next to Sachi's and face her.
I was like, wad through it.
You're like, what?
What?
Right. I dig up the bandages first, I guess. I reach my hand towards Sachi's bandages and begin to unfasten them as Sachi tilts her head forward and closes her eyes. I'm only taking off her bandages, but she suddenly looks completely vulnerable. I'm starting to feel like I'm about to violate her somehow. Right? Especially in that tight alleyway?
People will think you're having sex or starting to, normally.
When you're in an alley like that.
Especially since you're high school students.